So we're fishing a new bit of ground today. I just thought it's a good place to start. You can cover a little bit of depth. We could try a little bit of a soft plastic, but I'm just thinking with a bit of current pushing around, it's just the top of the tide about. So I just thought I'd try and create a bit more action in the water, see how we go. Hopefully you heard all that. It's a bit windy. Oh yes, I've got a fish. I have a fish. I do have a fish. I think he's still. I think it's. I'm going to say it's a cod. Nothing's still there. Little baby. Woo! Nice little pup. I'm going to say mid-20s. 32, let's have a quick measure, eh? Oh, you're right, 34. Jesus Christ. A lot bigger than I thought he was. Alright, morning guys. It's been a bit slow this morning, to be honest. It's a bit overcast, there's a bit of fresh water last night. We've been working pretty hard in a brand new place we haven't tried before. I've decided to try something a little bit different today in that mid-30s jack to start the day. We're hoping for a little bit more, but we'll get a couple of snaps of him and we'll put him back for another day. Good signs. Hopefully things are heating up. All right, pup. Let's go. We'll get a nice one for you. Got him. And we're on our buzz. Scared the shit out of me. Pretty cool, man. Look. Hey guys, welcome back to another another segment of Talking Tackle with Bale. Today we're going to be discussing a new way to present your baits here. It's been something I've been looking at anglers in the United States using for a while now. I suppose it's been something that I've been interested in, sort of finding out how effective it would be here. Now, it's called the Texas rig. I've got a little 1/4 ounce bullet weight there, as they call it, a 5.0 Gamakatsu weedless hook, and a 4.5 inch saltwater series, a flash J shad from Fish Arrow. I suppose the basic concept of it is, rather than having your weight completely stopped or right at the front of your bait there, you'll notice that as soon as I angle that down, you'll see that bullet weight there is completely free. There's no stopper, there's no peg. It's just completely 100% sliding on its own. I was really interested to see the way that it actually presented while in the water too. It really changed the game up today. It really, I suppose, it presented baits in ways that I've not seen before, and it was really quite interesting and really beneficial in terms of fishing. You'd throw the bait in as soon as you could, the weight, it would just disappear, and you'd just see, because this bait's quite naturally buoyant, it would just sort of make its way down the water column. One thing I will say is that I wasn't quite ready for the types of strikes. As you've got that slightly slack line in between the weight and there, you know, it would disappear quite quickly, so you've got to be really on your guard. It's really interesting though, we fish quite similar sort of territories and ideas and positions and that sort of stuff as they do, as they would say, flipping and pitching different weights in there. This is, funnily enough, this is about as heavy as, as light as they'd go. Whereas recently, this is probably the most heaviest I've been in probably 12 months in terms of weights and jig heads and that sort of stuff. Just considering, look, it's just something to keep in mind, something different. I thought I'd mix it up a little bit. I kept it totally unstopped or unpegged today. I know some guys like to peg it fairly close to the front. Some guys like to give it a bit of a, you know, maybe 6 to 8 inches, and some guys like to keep it free. Something in the coming weeks, I might experiment, who knows. But just something to keep in mind, guys. Once again, the Texas rig with that 1/4 ounce bullet weight, that weedless hook and that nice little bait there seem to make a massive difference today. Once again, thanks for watching Talking Tackle, and I can't wait to see you out in the water again soon. That's a nice fish, dude.
Nice jack.
Dude, that's a nice fish.
Jack.
Oh! Please tell me I'm recording.
No. You're not. I'm not even joking. You're not lying.
Oh, yeah, that's like, seriously?
I'm serious. I'm serious. You're not.
Oh no. Actually.
Right?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Dude, this could be PB.
No, I'm joking. Go.
40.
How big you reckon? 40? 39?
Oh, we'll go
No,
39
go
and a half.
down a bit. 38 on the money. All over.
It's 2 out of 2 for
Fucking
you,
all
mate.
over
That's
it.
it. Alright, so pretty quiet this morning. Not quiet, but fundamentally slow. We've been hitting some good stuff. We're doing all the good things that we're supposed to be doing. And that little baby comes out. Look at the size of him. Hit like an absolute freight train. Once again, just using that running sinker. Seems to be just, I don't know, maybe presenting the bait a slightly bit different way than normal, and just hooked him in that top part of the lip there. We'll get some photos on him and we'll get him back in the water. All right, we'll get the hook out of him. We'll get back to it. There we go. So we've got him there. Really important to give back to the places that you get, you know, support from, I suppose. So we love this. We love doing what we do. It's really important to make sure that you keep it sustainable and keep it, you know, so that one day we can come back and do it all again. There he goes. He's stoked. Happy days. Let's get back to it.
Just do it again, just go.
On.
Alright, press the button. Yeah, you're right.
Got it.
Nice.
Putt jack. Got it.
Nice jack.
Nice little jack.
Nice jack.
I'm gonna say,
87.
yeah, give or take.
Yeah. Give it take it. Have a look, let me guess.
I'm gonna say low 30s. So we've been working pretty hard today. I've had a bit of luck lately. Just decided to go a little bit heavier than usual. There's a lot of cone around we found in the moment, so we've just mixed it up a little bit. Slightly smaller setup this week. Just a 2500 series Stratic CI4 mixed with a Samaki C12. Nice little pup, mid 30s again. That's 3 or 4 for the day, so pretty happy. We'll get his hook out of his mouth and we'll get him back in the water in no time. Rightio, so we're back at the house. It's actually a day after out fishing. My original recording I did outside and the wind absolutely just blew me out. So it's one of those things, I suppose, but I'll give you the same explanation nonetheless. It could have been a really, really tough day. It was something that we sort of wanted to do for a while, to try a new creek, to try a new system, all of that sort of stuff. So I suppose we sort of set ourselves a challenge to ensure that as comfortable as we have been recently, to make sure that we're always moving forward and learning and trying and doing new things. Part of that was that setup of that Texas rig that I ran all day, as I mentioned previously. Compared to other baits, it was dynamite. It really set the tone for the day. We were throwing hard bodies, regular baits, small plastics, big plastics, you know, vibes, all that sort of stuff that we would normally throw, but it just seemed that whether it was the type of color, the type of setup, the type of whatever, this bait was the most dynamic of the day, which is a really pleasing sign, you know, a reward, if that makes sense, for trying something different, trying something new. It did present the bait really well today in a different way that I'd not seen before, and I was really impressed. You always have to challenge yourself to be, or to be trying new things, or to be doing different things, I suppose. Never get stagnant, never get fed up, never get frustrated. Just keep trying new things and keep doing new things, and it eventually will, I suppose, you will get rewarded for that effort. I'm not perfect, but I just really try to always make sure that I challenge myself, that I keep learning. I'm very lucky with the people around me that they're willing to share advice, and you know, and good things come from that. Make sure you always thank people that do help you. That's the most important part of fishing, and I suppose in life indeed. I always try and enjoy myself. That's the most important part. Today was no different. The best part is that I get to bring you guys along for the journey with me. The weather today was okay, or sorry, weather yesterday was actually so-so. The morning was warm, which was great. The water temperature is getting up there, which is great. Pushing into summer, we really start to see a lot more activity as the water warms up. It's just one of those things, and hopefully as the weather warms up, the episodes get better and better, and we get to see more and more fish. So I suppose my advice for you guys today in general is to never get stagnant, always try something new. As always, guys, please make sure that you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share it around, tell your mates about it, have a good time. If not, all good. I'm happy having you guys come along for the journey. Realistically, guys, you know what it is from here on in. Don't do drugs, do your homework, be good to your mum. Bales.